So when it comes to making money with a YouTube channel, one of the main hurdles that everybody has to cross is reaching 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Not to mention, your channel will have to pass YouTube's monetization review, which means it'll have to have original content as opposed to relying on reused content, unlike what a lot of YouTubers are actually claiming.
Stop it. Get some help.
And so in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 easy monetization techniques as well as example YouTube channels for you to refer to so that you can actually start your own YouTube channels right away.
Nice.
Before we begin though, do remember to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and also consider subscribing to my channel for more cutting edge videos about making money online and digital entrepreneurship just like this one. Plus you can check out my investing channel as well. And with that, let's get started with the video. Wasting no time and getting right into things, the first monetization technique I want to show you is a special form of Amazon Associates affiliate marketing by cleverly using reposted content. Now, I did just say in the introduction that you cannot monetize a YouTube channel with ads if you only rely on reused content.
Of course!
However, there is a special caveat with this type of gadget overview channel or other type of product review channel where you not only are able to monetize your channel with ads plus with affiliate marketing, but you also gain the permission to actually use the video clips you get from other sources. And what I specifically mean here is that as long as you're providing your own unique commentary over some of these video clips that you're getting from other sources, that is actually considered something called fair use, which means even though some of these video clips, if they're not royalty free or Creative Commons, you still generally will have permission to use them because you're actually creating a different type of content by sort of commentating on those video clips.
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
And that is also exactly why you see so many YouTube channels getting away with so-called reaction videos where all they literally do is bring up another person's YouTube video and just talk over it. Anyhow, with that out of the way, let's get right back to how this particular channel monetizes, which by the way earns them probably a lot more than what they earn from ad revenue. And this can also be applied to similar types of channels that do sort of product reviews or different types of gadget reviews and whatnot by sort of re-uploading different or official product videos. And of course, I'm also going to show you how exactly you can create similar types of videos very easily, as well as monetize them in virtually the same way.
It's showtime.
So first of all, diving deep into one of the videos that this channel has called 18 Coolest Gadgets That Are Worth Buying, which was released only a couple of months ago or almost 3 months ago. And it's got almost 300,000 views, very, very impressive. It's only an almost 9-minute video, and all it does is feature 18 different video clips that they actually re-uploaded from the official YouTube channels of these products. For instance, the first product is called O2 Health Ring. And if I just briefly scroll through the video clip here, you can just see it. I can actually go over to the official YouTube channel of this brand called WellU Health, however you pronounce that. And as you can see, this is the exact video on the far right that they've uploaded and included into their own video. Now, usually these types of videos are not going to be considered Creative Commons videos, which means you can't just straight up reuse them into your own videos and channel, but that is unless you do something called fair use, which as I've explained is simply you adding your own unique value to it, such as a commentary. And thus obviously this channel does do their own commentary, which are just very, very short explanations of each product that they go through. And with each one being roughly around, anywhere between 20 seconds to less than a minute long, which makes things extremely simple. And anyway, as for how they actually monetize their videos, if we just open up the description box below the video, we'll see that they have affiliate links to each of the products that they go through. For instance, if we just open up this first link real quick, it'll take us right over to the Amazon listing for the O2 Ring wearable sleep monitor, which if people actually purchase something through this link, or actually even just shop through Amazon by coming through this link, you'll actually earn a commission, or the owner of the video or of this link will actually earn a commission. And now to actually join the so-called Amazon Associates program to be able to promote any of their products on their marketplace, pretty much anybody can join very, very easily and quickly, as long as they have some kind of payment method that is supported in their country. But if your country doesn't actually support this, you can then try the eBay Partner Network, which I believe pays through PayPal, which should be a lot more accessible to more people. And as for how to easily create these types of gadget overview or other types of product overview videos and channel, you can actually just take to these different types of YouTube channels to find ideas, right? Because you'll find that a lot of these channels actually get ideas for new gadgets from each other, and a lot of them review the same products or preview the same products rather. And you can also take to, besides YouTube, there are tons of other social media platforms that you can find ideas from, right? Notably TikTok and Instagram, which is a very big one, Facebook, and so on and so forth, and even Google itself. And as for how to easily create these types of videos, first of all, you want to go and find the video clips for these products from the respective brands, YouTube channels or websites, Facebook pages or Instagram pages, etc. And then after you download these clips using, say, a YouTube downloader that you can easily Google up, you can then just incorporate these clips into your video using some kind of free video editing software that you prefer, such as VSDC or iMovie, you name it. And as for voiceovers, which you actually do need for these types of videos to be able to sort of legally put them onto YouTube, you can first of all just easily do your own using any of these free video editing software, or you can just pay somebody a small fee on, say, Fiverr.com. The website's under maintenance right now, but anyhow, on Fiverr.com you can easily find lots of freelancers who will be willing to do voiceovers for you. Moving on to the second monetization technique, we have selling all sorts of digital products, which can come in a very large variety, such as ebooks, even MP3 files of, say, guided meditations, as well as planners and templates, etc.
You guys are getting paid?
But before we get into how to create all these different types of digital products and sell them, let me first give you an example channel called Reiki Rachel, which is a meditation channel that I've actually covered in one of my recent videos. But anyhow, if we open up one of their videos here, we'll see that it is exceedingly simple, with the video just being one static image and them just talking over it. And as for how this channel monetizes, they not only earn the ad revenue from Google, but if we check out their description box, they also are selling all sorts of digital products, which if we just open up any of these links, we'll see that it leads to some kind of Shopify store. And by the way, when you're selling digital products, you don't necessarily have to have a Shopify store. You can very well sell on different websites as well that are free, such as Gumroad, and Teespring is a recent one that works really, really well as well. While Teespring was traditionally associated with selling merch like t-shirts and mugs, and now actually open up to you being able to upload digital products as well. And what's more, it's in your own free online store, such as what I have here for my printable gratitude journal, which is actually part of my new mental health business / project, which by the way you can actually take part in. The details will be linked in the description box below.
Just do it!
Anyhow, I digress. Coming back over to this video and this channel, this is but one example of the many possibilities I can have with selling digital products, especially small digital products like ebooks and planners, which can be helpful to people. And this strategy can work for a variety of niches and channels, but the meditation and spirituality niche is one of the easiest to create simple videos for, because all you really need to do is to have a static image, or you can even do a royalty-free Creative Commons video if you want to, and just provide a simple voiceover as a guided meditation. And if you'd like to try this but don't really know how to do guided meditations per se, there are a lot of free resources for how to do meditations right on Google. And in fact, I've also created a guide for exactly how to create videos in this niche, which I'll link in the description box below. And regardless of whether you want to do this type of channel or even a different one, there are plenty of options for you to easily get and create and then sell digital products on the internet. First of all, we have just using royalty-free products and repurposing them for your channel, such as you can download free ones from idplr.com and other websites that you can probably find on Google. Lots of, for example, free ebooks that you can, some of them you can actually edit and change, the title and some of the content if you want to, as well as the author. And then if you want to create some sort of helpful digital or printable planner, such as the one that I have here, you can actually use a website called bookbolt.io. This is completely free, and as you can see, they have different types of templates for all sorts of journals, notebooks, planners, and things like that you can generate multiple pages of, customize the dimensions of, and then download as a PDF. And then you can just use something like Canva to create a cover for this document.
It's nice.
and you can very well just promote any of these products on your videos. And now for an actual tutorial for how to create PDFs using this website as well as Canva, I also have another guide that I'll link in the description box below as well. And on to the third viable method for making money on YouTube without being monetized for ads, we have promoting all sorts of digital affiliate products, being ones from, for example, ClickBank, WarriorPlus.com, as well as Max Bounty. And to most effectively promote these types of products, I would usually categorize videos into two major types. The first being simple and easy tutorials, where you actually would use the tool in question to do a certain task or solve a certain problem that people would be actively searching for on Google and YouTube, such as, for example, if they need to view something cross-country that isn't available in their own country and they need to use thus a VPN, you would then do a tutorial video on how to use a VPN to access a website in a different country, and then include an affiliate link to that VPN in the description of your video. And for a full-on tutorial on how to find the best affiliate products to promote, as well as how to easily create videos, I'll link up my other video in the description box below as well. And as for the second major type of YouTube content for promoting these digital products, we have the review. For instance, this channel here actually does both reviews as well as tutorials for various softwares and other digital products, where he would obviously link his referral link in the descriptions of his videos to make money with. And the benefit of doing reviews is that this allows your videos to more easily rank on Google search as well as YouTube search for the product keyword. For example, on my other recent video, I actually did another tutorial that you can check out as well, as for how to rank affiliate product reviews more easily on Google as well as YouTube, primarily focusing on newer affiliate products. This is a specific strategy, by the way. And one of the main benefits to doing a review for especially newer digital products and softwares is that Google search oftentimes reserves special space for videos. For example, here with Midas Manifestation, which is one of the newer products on ClickBank, these videos here are actually some of the top hits from this Google search. And Google search is usually quite populated and saturated with websites, and which is also quite competitive. But if you do videos, there's a higher chance for them to rank a lot higher on Google search without putting in as much effort and having an established website.
Trust me.
Now, while I always advocate speaking in your videos because it'll more easily allow you to build that connection with your audience, which will lead to more views, more subscribers, and more conversions and orders of your products, there's actually another way to very easily create videos to promote, say, digital affiliate products or other things that actually only require you to use certain software to generate videos extremely efficiently, albeit you sort of lose that connection aspect of you with your audience. And that is, for example, with this channel here called Body Hub, we have these text-to-speech videos that if they just input certain text into a software that I'll tell you what it is later, you can just generate these types of very simple videos where a robotic, not necessarily robotic, but automatically generated voice will read through this text that you input into the software while rotating through a slideshow of short video clips generated from the software as well. Now, if you want to actually be able to monetize such a channel with these videos, you have to first of all make sure that the text that you put in has to be your own creation and not something that's really reused from somewhere else, even if it's like Creative Commons or some kind of commercial use allowed content, because YouTube's policies state that you can't have a channel that is solely based on reused content anymore. So then you have to add some kind of value to it. And using an automatically generated voice isn't necessarily bad, but if you have that and have text that is not, yours, that'll definitely or almost definitely not, enable your channel for monetization if that's something you're concerned about.
Right.
But if your goal is to solely promote affiliate products, then you technically can use text that is royalty free. Although I do believe that if you do your own talking or if you write your own text, the connection with your audience will again be a bit better, which will then probably allow you to your videos to convert better as well, which could save you more time and effort in the long run. And so to generate videos similar to the ones on this channel, the best software to use is undoubtedly Vidnami, which not only gives you the video clips to go along with the text that you enter in, but it also has its own voiceover. Now, if you want to check out Vidnami, you can use my link below to get 25% off for life.
Nice. Nice.
And if you want to promote certain digital products with it, a great way would be to go over to clickbank.com, and after making sure that the product itself is a good one, you can find these products with affiliate resources, and oftentimes they'll have articles and things like email sites that you can sort of repurpose into an article to enter into Vidnami for them to generate that video for you. Moving on to our fourth clever method for making money on YouTube, we first of all have this channel example here that I actually recently found out about, where they actually have a very simple and creative way of creating videos that are indeed monetized by Google AdSense, and they also have another way to monetize their videos. First of all, as for how this channel's videos are created, it's actually very simple and clever. All they really do is read over the life of, whichever character, cartoon character, manga, or anime character they want to talk about from a either Creative Commons article that they find online, or one that they collaborate with, such as one from fandom, such as the Narutopedia website, where they also have lots of these articles that they just pretty much read from for any of these life of whatever character videos. Now the script itself is easy, but I suppose the more difficult part is actually editing the video and putting everything together, because they will have to find a whole bunch of different, anime or manga or comic clips to actually string together, and they have to keep the clips very short so that they don't actually infringe on sort of copyright or get flagged by any of these animation companies. But keep in mind that all this editing as well as manual voiceover was done so that this channel can actually qualify for YouTube ad revenue. But if you don't necessarily need that, you can still monetize your channel with even simpler videos. For example, you don't necessarily even need to do your own voiceover, although that again would be recommended, because again, a voiceover would more enable your channel and your videos to build a connection with your audience and thus convert them and get returning customers and so on and so forth. But anyhow, for another way to actually monetize these types of videos and even different types of videos is you can actually open up a so-called free merch store. For instance, if we jump back to their YouTube channel page and then click into their merch store, we actually see that they have a merch store set up on Teespring with different types of merch that they're selling. Although this might not be the very best example, because some of these designs may not be as relevant to what they actually currently put on their channel. But for another example, we also have a really famous anime related channel called Anime Balls Deep, and their merch store is actually a super popular one, and they constantly promote it in their videos as well, with all these different designs that are completely related to all the different comics, manga, and anime that they cover in their videos. To create this merch, you can either make the designs yourself, such as on canva.com or on Photoshop or what have you, and then just simply upload them onto Teespring and they'll sort everything else out for you completely for free. Otherwise, you can again commission people on say Fiverr.com, or you can just reach out to different types of freelancers on social media and whatnot to perhaps get them to design some of these designs for you. Now, the niches and YouTube channel types that are more suitable for selling merch are ones that are either about some type of really popular franchise, such as these manga and anime franchises, or one where you can more easily garner some kind of fandom who would be willing to purchase your merchandise. Moving on to the fifth and final, at least for this video, alternative method for making money on YouTube, let's take a look at one of my own gaming channels.
It's only a game.
And this is just a casual channel where I share some of my tips and tricks for a video game called World of Warcraft. And besides just monetizing through Google AdSense, from which I've actually earned quite a decent chunk of money, I actually also monetize through something called Patreon, where as you can see here, this is my Patreon page, on which I have 3 different membership tiers where my fans can commit a certain amount of money per month, which they can opt in and opt out of anytime they want, as long as they pay up when they're in, with different perks being behind each tier. And Patreon works especially well if you try to build a connection with your audience through not only your own voiceover, but constantly promoting your Patreon and sort of telling people that you needed to support your channel, which oftentimes is true for many content creators. Don't go overboard though.
You got it, Jobin. What?
And besides this, another way to really incentivize people to join your Patreon is to provide really exclusive perks like secret tips and tricks, for example, behind each membership tier, with the higher membership tiers having the most access to you, such as some type of coaching or private call or what have you. You can sort of be creative here with a lot of different possibilities. Plus, Patreon actually recently has a new integration with Teespring. Teespring is really going all over the place now. They have this new integration with Teespring where you can even set up Teespring merch as one of the perks for your membership, where if people subscribe to, for example, a certain perk or a certain tier, they actually get merch sent to them via Teespring. And while I personally haven't gone super hardcore in promoting my Patreon page, as I haven't been as active on my this YouTube channel as of late, I do know of people in the same exact niche in this game actually, where they're actually earning a ton of money from Patreon, because again, these membership fees really add up. If you have a lot of members paying recurring every month, it really does add up per month and really does exceed, has a very high chance of exceeding YouTube AdSense revenue if you actually do it right by putting the right perks and, you know, really exclusive sneak peeks and like tips and tricks behind some of these membership tiers. And again, just by mentioning and promoting some of these perks that you know that people will want to, you know, check out in your videos, even before reaching the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time required for YouTube AdSense monetization, you can very well get subscribers and fans to your Patreon page and start making money that way. And that is pretty much all I want to show you for now. Do remember though to pick up my free YouTube ebook down in the description box below as the first link, where it actually covers how to pick a niche, how to grow your YouTube channel, different video styles that you can create, as well as different ways to monetize a channel and much more. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video if you liked it or found it helpful. Comment down below if you have any questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more cutting edge videos about making money online and digital entrepreneurship. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Peace.